Nature. Beautiful, calm, serene, and deadly. Hello! Hey Sean, and everyone else, good morning. Elvin and Mickey. Falmouth isn't the only place that has really great nature. Got plenty of nature right around here. We have lots of trees and lots of undergrowth. We even have a beautiful pond, though I guess that's kind of man-made. Nature and I have kind of love-hate relationship. I love being out in the fresh air. I love the streaming sunlight. I love nature's beautiful grandeur. I love all that. I wouldn't consider myself an environmentalist or anything, but I do believe, we should, conserve the environment. I believe in global warming, shocking as that may be. What I don't like about nature, let's see. I don't like mosquitoes, spiders, creepy crawly things with like 100 legs. Let's just insects generally I don't like, and the more violent they can be, the more bitey they can be, the more I don't like them. No me gusta. And you know what else I hate? I hate poison. Poison ivy, poison oak, poison berries, poison wood Bible. Maybe not that last one. So last week I, as a man must, went out to tame myself a little nature. Yeah, so apparently nature doesn't like to be tamed. So, long story short, out there amongst all that beauty, of course, there was poison. Look what it has done to me. I know it doesn't look that bad, but it itches like fucking crazy. Meet my new best friends. Nature and I, out there, not on speaking terms right now. That concludes part 1 of today's video. Look, the hair is kind of under control today. So Adrian and I went to a Billy Joel concert the other weekend. Thank you, Kel. He sounded really amazing. Looked a little rough, but man, 65. I've always loved Billy Joel, but I've always considered his music kind of the generation before mine. Like his first album came out in 1971. I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't even a twinkle in anybody's eye. Was I ever a twinkle in anybody's eye? It got me thinking about the music that really was of my generation. The music that I loved in high school and into college. Music that was racy, that was cutting edge, that made my mom blush when I listened to it in the car. For me, it was musicians like Tori, 9 Inch Nails, and Tool. They sang about masturbation, sex, violence. They were angry, they were depressed. In short, perfect music for a teenager. So angsty. The crazy thing is now that all those artists are in their 50s. When I listened to that music, 50 was old. 50 was the age of my parents. 50 was the age of authority and establishment. Of course, 50 ain't what it used to be. Back then, 25 was old. 30 was old. Now, I'm in my 30s. Mid-30s. 30 fucking 6. Sometimes I feel so old. I have a bad back. My prescription is getting worse every year. I'm graying. See the gray? I'm balding. God. Oh God. I'm soon to have a hot young trophy wife. I think your music's too loud. I don't like people on my lawn, and I can't understand a damn word anyone under the age of 18 says. This getting old thing can be kind of scary, especially if you haven't achieved all that you want to achieve, and you hear the aging like a ticking clock, and then you start to use that aging thing as an excuse. I'm too old to learn a new language. I'm too old to learn a new instrument. I can't start that novel. I'm too old. And so you fall further and further from where you want it to be. I really do think this mentality is a type of poison. I mean, it infects you with anxiety, and then that just sickens your creativity and destroys your motivation. And yes, sometimes I've fallen victim to this mentality, this poison of the mind. Then I try to think of my dad, who didn't start the career that he retired in until he was 37. I guess what I'm really saying is that if Tori Amos can put an album out at 50 and Tony Horton can look this good at 56, God, why am I obsessed with Tony Horton? And Billy Joel can play and sound that amazing at 65, well then you and I, my friend, have a hell of a lot of living to do. If we're lucky, we have a whole nother lifetime ahead of us, and I do believe that the next 35 years are going to be so much more productive and fulfilling than the first 35. If nothing else, we get to at least spend the next years with the beautiful, wonderful women that are going to become our wives. So I guess that's it for this week. I don't know how it got so long again. That's what she said. My promise for next week is to keep it 4 minutes or under. So Sean, till we meet again, peace out. That feels so good.